PTE score distribution, lot of controversies. Pearson have released a document as well that gives the weightage for each and every question. What is the truth, what is not, how it gonna be post August 7th, 2025. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome power-packed video on the PTE score distribution, corrected and updated. Well, before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. WhatsApp link is in the description of this video. You can just click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, recently we released our 3 official ebooks. The links for all the ebooks are in the description of this video. The content of the ebook will be automatically updated to the changes that are going to be in place from August 7th, 2025. Very soon, probably in 1 or 2 days. I was not well, I was not keeping well, so I couldn't do that work. Very shortly it will be done. So whoever buys the ebook or whoever has bought the ebook last year or in the beginning of January, February, whatever the date you have bought, it will be automatically updated to the current changes. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. Alright, so last week I had made a score distribution video. 95% of the content shared in that video holds true with respect to the new changes, but few of the changes, probably I should apologize to everybody. I had overlooked few things. I should have researched more. I just assumed things and made a video quickly, hurriedly. But yes, here I'm covering up for my mistakes, so give me a chance, watch the video till the end. So recently Pearson have uploaded a document called Establishing Score Concordance Between. You just type this, type Pearson and type this. You will get 2 documents. Click both of them. One is of 32 pages, other is of 100 plus pages. You select the one which is 100 plus pages. There every module you click, first column is the module name, the 4th column or 5th column, 5th row is the weightage. They have already added this weightage content for the very first time. But how true is this? Nobody is verifying it. Isn't it so? When someone make a document, it should be first verified. Isn't it so? It could be true in some aspect, in some scenario, may not be true in all scenarios. Isn't it? So this was one aspect of it. Second is I took multiple mock tests. And there I understood read aloud is not going to give you scores at all. This aspect. Plus my continuous research, some sleepless nights, and I got some fever, not well. Combining all these things I'm making this video rather. So make sure you watch the video till the end before you leave a comment. First thing first, the document that I talked about, Establishing Score Concordance, there it is written read aloud contributes 9.4% of your total speaking score. Total speaking is 90. 9.4% of 90, 10% is 90 by 10, it's 9 marks. So it could be 8.8 or 8.5 marks to read aloud. But I skipped the read aloud completely and spoke everything perfectly. The remaining modules I still got 90. That means whatever is written in this document may not be true all the time. Remember this. Also in the document it is written right from dictation contributes to writing score 23.1% of the total scores. 20% of 10% of 90 is 9 marks, 20% into 2, 18. So 23 is around 20 marks, 21 marks to writing is what this book says. You take official mock test, only write from dictation, you see writing 40 plus marks. That means whatever is given there is just an approximation. We cannot directly just believe it and think this is what it is. I've seen many other videos, that's what many other videos have done. Whatever is there, they've just told. Meaning we just believe when someone writes a document because it's a document. Whatever is written there, there could be some issues. Isn't it so? So here in this video I have done detailed research. Still the research is going on, but I thought it's time to put forward my thoughts, the reality. So wait till the end, understand each and everything. So it's gonna be a short video. Alright, first thing is speaking. Let's understand how the marks is distributed with respect to the PTE speaking module. Read aloud, it's actually 0 marks. I repeat, it's 0 marks from whatever the things that I have observed. But let's say repeat sentence. They have written 10 to 12 questions. What if you get 8 questions, 9 questions? Describe image, they have written 5 to 6. What if you got 4? Summarize, written text 2 to 3. What if you get only 1? So there are instances where the number of questions can be reduced in the other modules, then probably read aloud will be taken into consideration, around 6 marks or 5 marks or 7 marks or 8 marks in the worst of the worst case, not more than that. But let's say if all the other modules have already enough questions to cover up for 90, then nothing will be taken from read aloud. This is what my research says, which is not written in that book. Now you decide whether to believe the book or me. You know it better. This is from my research. Again, I'm telling you, read aloud 5 to 6 marks and not more than that. That only in the worst of the worst case. Should you prepare? Yes, please prepare the same way as you did, meaning it could be evaluated the same way as before. Content 5 marks, fluency 5 marks, pronunciation 5 marks. Let's say you get 6 questions of read aloud, 6 5s are 30 marks. From one read aloud you get 5 marks. So 30 marks, this 30 will be converted to 6 or 7 marks. That's how they do it. So please prepare the same way as you're doing. No need to worry. One line, that line, I still don't recommend you do that. Read full. Anyway, it's not a priority. You make few mistakes, it's okay. You make so many mistakes, it's still okay, but still try to do your best as far as read aloud is concerned. This is the reality. Still, if you have any doubts, do leave comment in the comment section. Repeat sentence. The way repeat sentence is scored for speaking is different from the way it is scored for listening. 14 to 15 marks it contributes to speaking. It will be for 30 marks. From 30, they're gonna divide it by 2 to convert it into 15 marks. 14 to 15 marks to speaking, but repeat sentence contributes 27 to 30 marks towards your listening. This is so true. I have tested this myself by only taking repeat sentence. I got 14 marks in speaking and 27 or 28 marks towards the listening. 100% true, and this goes with whatever is written in the book as well. Alright, describe image. The top priority, we tested only describe image, we got around 27 marks. The same is being told. 30.1% of your total marks of speaking will be contributed from describe image. It's written in the book, which is coinciding exactly with what my research says. So 25 to 28 marks, approximately 28 marks or 30 marks you can, 1 or 2 marks you always keep in mind. It could be -2, +2 depending on the number of questions you get. So 28 to 30 marks or 25 to 28 marks you can consider from describe image. Retell lecture 10 to 12 marks. Earlier also same thing, now also same thing. Same amount of marks it contributes to both speaking and listening. Summarize group discussion, second top priority. 15 to 18 or 16 to 20 marks you can consider to speaking and listening both. The way it is scored to speaking and listening will differ by a margin, so I did not mention that. It's almost the same marks, only 1 mark less to speaking, 1 mark more to listening. Don't worry too much about it. It's 16 to 20 marks. Between this it will be varying towards your speaking and listening. Respond to situation. Same as retell lecture contributes 10 to 12 marks to speaking, but unlike retell lecture, this do not contribute marks to your listening. This is only speaking. For PT core students, for PT core, this will contribute marks to your listening and speaking both. But for PT academic, from August 7th, whatever the discussion that I'm doing, this is only for people who are giving exam after August 7th, hardly 6 days to go. Respond to situation contributes 20 to 12 marks only to speaking. Now don't do one thing, just adding all and seeing if it comes to 90. If it comes to 90, Nakul is correct. If it doesn't come to 90, oh, this is fake channel. Please don't do all these things in your Albert Einstein's brain. This is the only request that I do. What Pearson is doing, nobody knows. It could be exceeding 150, they would be converting into 90. What AI does, how they have coded, nobody knows. It's all predictions. So don't judge someone just with your own Albert Einstein's brain. This is the only request that I make. If it's crossing 90, they will probably convert to 90. Or there could be grading system. There could be 100 different factors, underlying protocols that we don't know, we don't have access to. Kindly remember this. After this comes writing. It's the same that I told before. Absolutely, there are no changes. Summarize written text, 18 to 20 marks, 100%. It is 18 to 20 marks. 2000% I'm telling you. If someone tells you this contributes only 10 marks, no, it contributes 80 to 20 marks. Free marks, man. I recently made a video somewhere here. Click on that, follow that. I've shared a unique structure, a new template, meaning a structure. Just follow that. You will get 80 to 20 marks from summarize written text to writing and reading both. Essay, 26 marks done and dusted. Yesterday, day before yesterday, in fact, I made a video somewhere here. click on that. That video will give you complete insights on how to get 26 out of 26. I've included most of the IELTS concept to get more marks towards your coherence, structure and development, general linguistic range. These two are complete IELTS concept. Since we teach IELTS, I was very much aware of this. I had given my complete experience into making you understand what is coherence, what is general linguistic range. Check that out video. The video is somewhere here. Next is summarize spoken text. Yes, it contributes large amount of marks towards your writing, but for listening it may not contribute 15 marks, it may contribute 10 to 12, but for writing it contributes more, 100% verified. Right from dictation, like I told you, 45 marks it gave when I took just right from dictation. So it's still very much unclear whether it contributes just 30 marks, because the score guide, the new score guide that I told you, concordance, says it contributes some 32 or 31%, I forgot, which translates to 22-23 marks, but it's contributing 45 marks. On an average, you can consider definitely 30 plus marks towards your writing section alone, but the way it is scored for listening is completely different. I will help you out understanding what scores it gives very shortly. Next comes reading. Absolutely no changes as the previous video. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks, 25 around 25 plus marks depending on the number of questions you get to reading alone. Reading, fill in the blanks, 20 marks you can consider. Reorder, again it depends on the number of questions. Usually 4 or 5 questions will come. What if 7 question comes? Then this 20 will go to 27, 28. Hope you are getting it. Reorder, 6 to 7 marks, same as before August 7th. After August 7th, it contributes a similar amount of marks. Summarize written text. This is the addition. The deletion is read aloud. 33 marks has been taken off. 20 marks, free marks has been added. Summarize written text. Check my previous video, you will get to know how to get full marks for the content from summarize written text, meaning 20 out of 20 marks towards your reading section. Highlight incorrect words, 10 to 12 marks. It contributes to reading. Choose single and choose multiple answer, 2 to 3 marks or 4 marks in the worst case. Highlight correct summary, 1 mark, not a priority. So in this, what is the most important module? Reading, writing, fill in the blank, reading, fill in the blanks. These two, if you are perfect, most probably 50% of your marks you get towards your reading. Now is reorder very important. 6 to 7 marks, less than 10%, but still it also holds its own significance. You have to prepare. Choose single, choose multiple, don't just ignore. We will have more data once we take or I take exam after August 7th. By skipping this, and if I still score 90, then it is 100% verified that we don't have to study them. But looks like read aloud has been removed, that if 33 to 35 marks has been removed and only 20 marks has been added, the remaining 15 marks has to be filled by these dummy modules. That means probably we cannot ignore them the way we did before, but yes, it's hardly 2 to 4 marks. Let's say 4 marks from choose single, choose multiple, and 6-7 marks from reorder. So it's hardly 10 marks. Don't ignore them. Let's do it. If you can get at least 7 or 8, it would be a jackpot. Next comes the listening section. Remember, 50 marks, that is around 55 to 60% of your marks to listening will come from the speaking section. The remaining 40 marks, meaning less than 45% of your marks, will come to listening from the listening section. The repeat sentence contributes 27 to 30 marks towards your listening. Retell lecture, 10 to 12 marks you can expect to the listening. Summarize group discussion, 15 to 18, anywhere between 16 to 20 depending on the number of questions you get towards listening. Answer short question, 1 mark, not a priority. Summarize spoken text, 8 to 10 marks towards your listening, but summarize spoken text contributed 12 to 15 marks to writing, but less marks to listening, because there are so many modules. Obviously they are converting it. Once it crosses 90, they're gonna convert it to 90, so that this contributes only this much percentage. Listening, fill in the blanks, anywhere between 8 to 10, 8 marks or 7 marks or 9 marks, +1, -1 depending on the number of blanks, number of questions that you get. Highlight incorrect words, again 7 could be 9, could be 10 or 11 or 8, in that range. Write from dictation. This is the massive change. For writing it contributes 35 or 30 plus marks. For listening it contributes only 11 to 14. This is what is written in that book, and you can access the book, man. I'm telling you, can easily type the sentence that I told you. Check both the link which says 1 or 2 page number, pages, total pages 1 or 2 or 100 plus. Follow that, you will get to know whatever is written there with respect to write from dictation is so true. They've told 11% of your total marks. Write from dictation contributes to listening. I took only right from dictation. I got 11 marks to listening and 45 marks to writing. That 11 is so true, so it's 11 to 14 marks is what was given there. Around 11% is the same. That means it is exceeding 90. They're converting it to 90 or we don't know what exactly they're doing, but it's 11 to 14 marks. Now you cannot ignore right from dictation thinking it is so less percentage. For writing it is the same percentage. So you do the same way as before. No need to worry. This is just for your information. The remaining listening modules looks like they're not important at all. Just like the previous before August 7 technique, you can just ignore them. Choose single, choose multiple, highlight correct summary, select missing word. Just ignore them 100% because already there are so many modules. This 1111 mark when after 90, once it crosses 90, when they convert it to 90, all this 111 will come to 0.3, 0.2. I don't think it's important. But reading, choose single, choose multiple, still I need time to confirm, but as of now, let's prepare and work on that. Now let's give some verdict. First thing, one section can score differently for two different modules. For instance, right from dictation gives 11 to 12 marks to listening, but same right from dictation gives 30 plus marks to writing. Second thing, the important modules are describe image, repeat sentence, summarize group discussion in speaking, essay and summarize written text in writing, reading fill in the blank, reading, writing fill in the blanks in reading, summarize spoken text, listening fill in the blank, and write from dictation in listening. I have not mentioned highlight and correct words. It's also important, but it is very easy that anybody can get full scores. The third verdict, so the exam gonna be very difficult. It is? No, of course not. It is the same exam. Just the internal things have been modified. Why you want internal things, man? You tell me. I and so many people who are teaching today, we all have given exam without understanding how the scoring system works. We just knew the modules and did it and got 90. Why can't you just do it? It's the same exam when you try to apply too much of your Albert Einstein's brain or Stephen Hawking's brain, then only you'll tend to think the exam has become so difficult. It is the same exam, everything is the same. Just that essay, the way it is scored now, it's a little different from the way it was scored before. Apart from that, two new modules have been added. Summarize group discussion, respond to situation. Both the modules, video is somewhere here and here. Kindly look into it. You will understand how easy it is to score full marks from these two modules towards your score distribution. Just check them out. You will definitely feel how easy it is to score. Apart from that, it's a difficult or easy. There is no question of it. So let's not ask wrong questions. The next is, can I add extra words in write from dictation? Still the research is going on. Let me not confuse you by giving mixed data. For now, don't add extra words if you're giving exam post August 7th. But yes, I'll take exam if I'm in the condition or if I have time. Otherwise, one of my students, one of my team members will take. And based on that, I'll update you if you should add extra words or not in write from dictation. But for now, with the limited research that I did, limited time that I had, whatever I could do, the verdict is it's better not to add extra words. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in the worst case you can add, but don't add a lot of words. Don't add extra words is the verdict. The next one, can I use previous templates if I have exam after August 7th? Describe image you can use, retell lecture you can use, summarize spoken text. Let's change. Soon I'm going to make a video. I think this Saturday I'll make the summarize spoken text video. There I'll give you a new one. Essay, slight modification in the template. I've already made the video somewhere here. I've given the new template. Follow that. The last question, verdict. Can I skip, choose single answer, multiple answer from reading and listening? Listening definitely is. Reading, don't. As of now, prepare well because choose single answer, choose multiple answer and reorder should contribute around 10 marks. Otherwise, there is no way you can get the marks. There are no other modules that are driving the marks from. So let's not completely ignore them. Let's prepare. Choose single, choose multiple and reorder from the reading section. Listening, you don't have to worry. Alright, I think that's all for today. If I'm sounding low on energy, very sorry. I had fever, I had cough. A lot of things happening, so with that I still made the video to update you with the new score changes. I think it was fine, I just managed it. Fine guys, for this I'll park the video here. This is Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care, bye bye. Thanks much.